Hello, everyone. Welcome to this story. Today, we are going to walk together on a path of change. Not the change of one man or one woman, but the change of life itself. This story is about the power inside every human being. The power to rise, to learn, to transform, and to become something greater than yesterday. As you listen, you will not only practice English, but you will also feel the rhythm of life, the emotions of growth, and the truth that you too can change your life. Life is a mysterious journey. Sometimes it feels like a river, calm and peaceful, flowing gently forward. Other times, it feels like a stormy sea, waves crashing, winds howling, pulling us in directions we never expected. Every person on this earth, no matter where they are born, no matter how rich or poor, faces moments when the world feels heavy. But here lies the beauty in those very moments when the darkness seems endless. The seed of change is planted. Change does not arrive like a sudden miracle. No, it does not appear with fireworks and music. Change begins in silence. It begins with a small whisper inside the heart. A question, a thought, a dream. What if life could be different? What if I could rise? What if I could become more than I am today? That whisper grows. It pushes against fear. It challenges doubt. And slowly, step by step, it opens a new path. Think about the history of the world. Nations were built because people believed they could create something better. Inventions were discovered because someone dared to imagine a different future. Freedoms were won because voices refused to remain silent. Every great transformation, every revolution, every victory began with one idea. Life can change. But let us bring this truth closer to our own lives. Imagine a person sitting in a small room. The walls are plain. The clock ticks slowly. The person looks in the mirror and feels stuck. Stuck in habits, stuck in fear, stuck in the cycle of living the same day again and again. Have you ever felt that way? Have you ever asked yourself, is this really my life? Or can I change it? The truth is, you can change it. You can change your life through learning. You can change it through discipline. You can change it by daring to imagine something greater than today. And here, in this story, you are not only listening to words, you are practicing English. Every phrase, every sentence is a step forward. Just like life, your English will not change in one day. But with patience, with practice, with belief, it will transform. Change begins with small steps. A child does not run before learning to walk. A seed does not become a tree in one night. First, the seed breaks the shell. Then it grows roots. Then it rises little by little toward the sunlight. Your life is the same. Your English is the same. Every word you hear, every sentence you practice, is a root. And one day, those roots will hold a strong tree. A tree that stands tall, even in storms. Now let us talk about the struggle of change, because change is never easy. The moment you decide to rise, life will test you. Fear will whisper in your ear. Doubt will tell you, you cannot do it. The past will try to pull you back. But remember this, the strongest steel is made in fire. The brightest diamond is formed under pressure. The tallest mountain is climbed step by step. When you begin to change your life, you will feel discomfort. You will feel the weight of leaving the old behind. But that discomfort is not your enemy. That discomfort is your teacher. It is telling you, yes, you are moving. Yes, you are growing without struggle. There is no strength. Without challenge, there is no victory. Think of the butterfly. Before it spreads its wings, it is trapped inside a dark cocoon. It struggles, it pushes, it fights to break free. If the cocoon were opened too early, the butterfly would never grow strong enough to fly. The struggle is what gives it wings. And so it is with you. Your struggle is not here to destroy you. It is here to give you wings. Let us connect this to learning English. Many learners feel the same struggle. They listen, they practice, but they feel slow. They make mistakes. They feel shy to speak. They wonder if they will ever be fluent. But let me tell you, mistakes are not failures. Mistakes are the proof that you are moving forward. Every time you use a new word, even if it is not perfect, you are breaking the cocoon. Every time you listen to a story, even if you do not understand everything, you are growing wings. One day you will fly. Life is full of examples of change. The seasons change. Winter turns to spring. The snow melts and flowers bloom again. Day changes to night, and night returns to day. Nothing stays the same forever. Why should your life? Why should your future? If nature itself is built on change, then your life too has the same power. But here's the question. What stops people from changing? The answer is simple. Fear. Fear of failure. Fear of judgment. Fear of leaving the comfort of the familiar. People stay in jobs they hate, relationships that hurt them, habits that destroy them, because fear tells them it is safer to stay than to change. But fear is a liar. Fear shows you the worst picture. Fear hides the beauty that waits on the other side. If you want to change your life, you must face fear. You must stand before it and say, "You will not control me." You must understand that courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is moving forward even when fear walks beside you. And so, the story of change continues. Imagine now a road. At the beginning of the road, there is darkness. But as you walk forward, slowly, you begin to see light. Every step you take, the light grows stronger. You are tired, you are afraid, but you keep walking. And then, one day, you look back, and the darkness is far behind you. This is the journey of life. This is the journey of change. Now let us speak about the power of decision. Life changes when you decide. Not when you wish. Not when you hope. Not when you wait. But when you decide. A decision is like fire. It burns the bridges of the past. It lights the path of the future. One decision can change everything, to learn, to grow, to fight, to rise. But decision alone is not enough. You must act. Action is the key. You may dream of speaking English fluently, but only action, listening, practicing, speaking, will make it real. You may dream of a better life, but only action, work, discipline, persistence will bring it to you. Dreams are the seeds. Actions are the roots. Together, they grow into reality. Let us pause here. Think of your own life. Where are you right now? What part of your story are you living? Are you in the darkness, waiting for light? Are you in the struggle, breaking the cocoon? Are you at the edge of decision, wondering if you should act? Wherever you are, remember this. You have the power to change. You have the power to learn. You have the power to become more. And as you listen to this story, remember, you are already changing. With every word, with every sentence, you are improving your English. You are feeding your mind with new sounds, new rhythms, new expressions. This is not only a story about life. This is also your classroom. This is also your practice. You are not the same as when you pressed play. You are growing right now. The story of change is long, but let us go deeper. Change is not only about success or achievement. Change is also about meaning, about purpose, about becoming who you truly are. Too many people live lives that are not their own. They follow paths chosen by others. They wear masks to please society. They silence their own dreams. But real change is not just about more money, more status, more recognition. Real change is about freedom. Freedom to live your truth. Freedom to follow your calling. Freedom to wake up in the morning and feel alive. Let us imagine another scene. A field of soil. At first it is empty, dry, lifeless. But one day someone plants a seed. Days pass, weeks pass. Nothing seems to happen. The soil looks the same. But beneath the surface, something is moving. Roots are forming. Energy is gathering. And then one morning, a small green leaf breaks through the ground. The seed has become life. Your journey of change is like that seed. At first, it feels invisible. You work, you try, but nothing seems different. But do not stop, because under the surface, change is happening. Slowly, quietly, powerfully. And one day, your effort will break the ground. One day, you will rise. And here is the most important truth. Change is not a one-time event. It is a lifetime journey. You will change again and again. You will rise, you will fall, and you will rise again. Each season of life will ask you to grow in new ways. And that is beautiful, because life is not meant to be still. Life is meant to flow, to move, to transform. So, my dear friend, as you listen to this story, take this with you. You are not stuck. You are not small. You are not powerless. Inside you is the same power that moves rivers, that grows forests, that lights the stars. Inside you is the power to change. Listen to the words again. Feel them. Practice them. Speak them aloud. This is your English practice. This is your life practice. Do not wait for tomorrow. Begin today. Take one step. Make one choice. Plant one seed. And then another. And another. And one day, you will look back and realize you changed your life. This is the story of change, the story of growth, the story of becoming. And it is your story too.